Your step was the head.
I can walk over here. My 10-year-old.
We're good.
You got everybody.
Yeah.
All right, now how do I work this? Have you had that? I haven't on the call.
First, I'd like to welcome you all, and I'd like to thank you all for coming to help celebrate, and I guess we could say it's Mary, Mom, my mom, Aunt Amy birthday. And if you would all join me in a toast, I'd like to propose a toast to my mother-in-law, to my children's grandparents, to my wife's mother. Thank her for everything. Thank you for this great 75 years and many more.
Here, here.
Mary.
Very good, Bill. You did good.
Now with that, we can begin to eat and have fun.
Yes, let's get this party started. Woo! You are the man.
I ain't gonna ask if I get a discount. But the person who really put the effort in planning this from the logistics side is Patty.
Oh, please.
Before the night's over, you're going to see my wife's contribution, Kathy,
Yes.
as well as Patty's, okay? So with that, I'm going to turn this over to the two sisters.
Uh-oh.
Now, as I said before, we were younger, but this is the story that we were told by our other sisters that Mary did when I think she was in high school, wasn't it? Okay, she worked at Walt Whitman Candy store. Is this a true story, Mary, or did you make it up? And we were always fascinated over this story. And she put the lid on the box with a conveyor of the candy that was going to GI. And she would insert her name and address. 200 copies at a clip. And all these GIs would be right here, right here. She got one guy in the afternoon, get home by 6, and then got another one. I understand that a U.S. mail canvas bag would be delivered to the house. Was she a wild one or what? More than 54, but of course she's in the picture.
Yes.
And then when the ship came to port in Philadelphia, but when the ship was still out of state, two guys were talking among themselves. I'm going to see my girl, and the other one saying, I'm going to see my girl. And they all got their locker, and they're in the same picture of Mary. She'd write like this generic letter, and then just have to write Dear Joe, Dear Bill, Dear Frank, you know, in handwritten, but the rest of it was like generic letter to all these GIs. I thought she was doing a very good service for her country. And my mother used to die when all this man died. And then sometimes two guys would show up at the same time, and we have to try and lie and get rid of one guy because she was just almost out the door with the other guy. And I don't know what that story growing up. I still don't know if it's true, but I'm telling you, it was a great story. She shook her head yes with the roll call thing candy. So I know it. I told my friends at work and everything. They thought it was a great story.
Everybody in my clinical got a letter. They had answers.
Mama, I'm a grateful country. Thank you for having me. This is appropriate lead-in. Now we can introduce your grandchildren. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Bill Roberts, and I had the great fortune to marry Kathy. Person with the camera out there is Patty, and Alex had the great fortune to marry her. We have my mom's grandchildren here. Evan, stand up, let everybody see you. My kid, Courtney. Also, I'm Dean Story. Mary Ann. My great-grandson. Okay, before we begin, any more sister, mom, grandparents?
Mrs. Mullen. Here's
Mrs.
Susie's
Mullen
got
story.
one. Susie's got one.
Can I just say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The one. There was a night many moons ago when we had a wonderful sleepover party. And Mr. and Mrs. Mullen were away. The night was kind of fun. We had pizza, onion dip, Hershey chocolate, and Kathy's favorite, wide potato chips. I think it was about 12, 1 o'clock when all of that combination was in the tub. And we all tried to swirl it around, get down to the sink. And all of a sudden, the next morning, Mr. and Mrs. Mullen showed up. But there was a particular time when Mrs. Mullen went to get in her car to go for a drive. She was riding, and as she slammed on the brakes, I think about 6 cans of came out. Mary. Well,